Hi guys, it's Guidance with Compassion here. So thank you for checking out the channel. I really appreciate it. If you enjoy the readings that I do here on this channel, please like them, please share them, and also subscribe to the channel so that you're notified about new readings I do on the channel. Also remember to smash the notification bell so that you are notified when I upload new readings. Also, these are general readings, so if the message doesn't resonate, it may do in the next reading. Also, you can watch for your sun sign, your rising sign, your moon sign, or your Venus. It's totally up to you. Thank you again for checking out the channel. Hi guys, it's Guidance with Compassion here with another reading. So today we're reading for the sign of Aries and we're doing a general love message for the month of August. So let's get straight into it. Okay, Spirit, please give me, that flew right out, please give me 2 more cards for the sign of Aries for the month of August in regards to their love life. Nice. Thank you, Spirit. Bottom of the deck, 3 of Pentacles. The sun wanting to flash. Okay, Spirit, please give me an oracle card or further messages. Okay, nice. We've got community. So that's kind of mirroring energy to the 3 of Pentacles. Talks about collaboration, working together. Spirit, please give me 1 more oracle card or further messages for the sign of Aries regarding their love life for the month of August, please. 1 more oracle card. Woo. We have so many. I'm going to take this yin and yang. I'm not going to look at these. We've got sexual freedom on the bottom of the deck. Okay. Right. Current position. Ace of Cups in reverse. Obstacle. Page of Pentacles. Advice. Temperance. Oracle cards. To be fair, this has come out in all the readings. So for the fire signs so far. So there must be something that the current fire signs need to work on about balance. Let's see if it comes up for the rest of any other signs, the water signs, the earth and the air. But for the moment, it's come out for every reading for the fire signs. We've got yin and yang, which also is about balance. We've got community on the bottom of the deck. We've got the 3 of Pentacles and we've got sexual freedom. Okay. So let's look at the current position. Okay. So the Ace of Cups in reverse talks about self-love, intuition, repressed emotions. Have you, Aries, been focusing more on yourself? You know, you've been turning inward, doing the healing work, you know, working on balance. We've got to be fair and yin and yang. You know, I don't know what your past love experiences have been, Aries, but perhaps if they've not been what you'd hope for, you've decided to make a change. You know, we have the Page of Pentacles next door. The Page of Pentacles talks about manifestation, financial opportunity, skill development. So I can see why that's the obstacle for you, Aries. Perhaps, you know, this is a new journey for you. Working on self-love, giving yourself more attention, making yourself the priority. Maybe that wasn't always the case for you, Aries, in your relationships in the past. And perhaps now that you're single, you've decided, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to pour into me. I'm going to give myself more attention, more love, the love that I didn't receive from other people. But I can see why the Page of Pentacles here is in the obstacle position. This is something new. You're developing this skill of self-love. It's something that is alien to you. It's new. And in general, it is hard to have balance in your life. That is something that people are constantly working on, maintaining balance. We can't always maintain balance throughout our lives, but we can work on having more balanced moments than not, if that makes sense. So I can see you Aries that, this is something that you're working on. Temperance is also your advice. So Spirit says to, keep going on this balance. Keep going on not giving too much, not giving too little. Keep working it out. Keep working on it. And I see here with two collaboration cards, so the Three of Pentacles and Community. You could be, having assistance from friends, friends, family, a new community of people that are helping you, guiding you to establish more balance in your life. Perhaps before the friends, family around you, they did not help in this position, but perhaps Spirit is giving you people that come into your life to help you learn this lesson, help you to set boundaries, help you to create balance. If you tell them, oh, I'm busy, they're fine with it. They go, okay, let me know when you're free, give me a call and we can meet up. Whereas people before, if you told them you were busy, you told them no, they would get the hump. It would create a toxic environment. It would create anger, frustration. And you found yourself in the position that you had to give to them over yourself because you didn't want to have the fallout. You didn't want to have an argument. You just want a peaceful life. Well, perhaps now Spirit has now helped you to surround yourself with more positive energy where people are more understanding of that you can't always solely have their attention. And you shouldn't have anyone's sole attention. That would be pretty draining. You can't be talking to people all the time. You can't be talking to people all the time. You can't spend every waking day with people, There are different moments in our lives when people are a big focus. In childhood, we have friends and we see each other at school every day, They're a big focus in our lives. But then we grow up, we go to uni, we get our first jobs, and they no longer can be the priority in our lives because, we're moving to new stages in our lives and new things are important. It's not that they're not important. It's just they can't have our sole focus. We have to create a balance, between the things that we want in our lives. If we want to succeed in a certain area in our career, we can't solely be focused on friends, family, or a relationship. But that doesn't mean that we'd cast them to the side. It just means that we have to realign things, create a new structure, new balance. So I think in regards to love, Aries, you are just focusing on you at the moment. I think you've decided to take a break from dating, from love, from relationships. And you're more focused on yourself, inward. And you're focused on creating healthy friendships. And these healthy friendships could turn to love, depending on who these people are in your life. They could turn to love. We do have sexual freedom here on the bottom of the deck. So I'm interested to get more detail on that. So let's look at the detail of that. And it's interesting, we have 3 and we have the 30, which is a 3 as well. So I don't know, Aries, are you seeing a number 3 a lot in your life? Or is, the 3 of Pentacles does talk about, could be third party energy. I don't know, is there 3 people in your life, you included, of focus? Could it be 3 friends? Or is it that you have a history of third party energy, relationships where you weren't the priority, which is why you've made this your focus? It doesn't have to be another person. It could be the person you dated was a bit of a workaholic. That could have been you. And that's why you've decided, I need to realign my life. I need to create more balance in my life because I can't give all to all people. I need some balance. I need some space. I need my own space. I need some peace. So let's look at sexual freedom. Sexual freedom and energy are dynamite to the human heart and soul, affording a blissful opportunity to communicate and connect deeply beyond words. Since the sexual revolution began in the 1960s, many misconceptions about sexual freedom have evolved into supposed truths. The idea that having many sexual partners or that having sex early on in a relationship makes a person liberated is very misleading. In our society, we often see the word love used in place of more appropriate descriptions like sex and lust, especially in the media or social conversation. But how many people you have sex with or how soon is not a genuine guideline for sexual freedom, nor is it a marker to measure yourself by. Sexual freedom is a deeply personal matter and needs to be explored with maturity and respect for yourself and the other. If you are seeking a new partner, it's essential that you are clear about how you value your own sexuality and be aware of the real impact that physical intimacy has upon your heart. Resist the temptation to have sex with a prospective partner in an attempt to secure a relationship. Instead, leave sex until you know each other better and can choose more wisely. In an existing relationship, it can be delightful to realize that sex is much more than mere intercourse and that you and your partner could reignite your interest in sex through simple acts of caressing, hand-holding, and bathing together. You have drawn this card today because it's time to let go of a social norm or ideal that you compare yourself to and give your sexual self permission to be authentic. True sexual freedom is about giving yourself permission to express, explore, and share in ways that feel meaningful to you. I think this is right. I was going to call you Sagittarius, Aries. Like you're starting a new path for yourself, something that may be alien to a lot of people around you. The healing journey, focusing more on self-love. But you are deciding, how much attention you give to other people and making more focus on yourself. And as it says that, true sexual freedom is about giving yourself permission to express, explore, and share in ways that feel meaningful to you. So you are deciding how much you give to other people. You are deciding which people you give anything to any. You're expressing yourself in a new way. You're deciding not to people please. You're looking out for your own interests, positively, not in a toxic manner about being selfish. Although, you could say self-love is selfish, but for the right reasons. You're deciding on what you want, your boundaries, you're making your life more balanced. You're just reevaluating your life, Aries, I think. And I think you're doing it for the better, it's the right approach. You're deciding, you know what, I'm not keen on the way I did things before. Perhaps, with partners, you would have sex early and you'd think sex was love without, getting to know these people. And you've decided, no, let me bring it back to center. Let me bring it back to me. What do I want to feel in my next relationship? What do I want to feel in my relationship with myself? How do I feel about sex as a topic when I get into my next relationship? When will I establish that it's the right time to have sex? This is all part of sexual freedom and not being pushed or manipulated into doing something that you don't want to do. You'll decide when the time is right for you. Aries. I keep wanting to say Sagittarius. I don't know if you've got Sagittarius in your chart or you're dealing with someone who's Sagittarius. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, it's like you're what do I want to say? You're tearing up the rule book and you're starting again. Starting from fresh, starting a new foundation with yourself, in order to get the relationship that you want, that you desire. I think you decided in the past you were not getting the love that you hoped and dreamed for. And now you've decided, I'm going to do things different this time around. And I need to start with me first before I even entertain anyone else new. Way to go, Aries. So let's look at actually the yin and yang card. Yin and yang, strive for harmony and balance in your inner and outer life through change, reflection, and growth. Love, relationships, and life in general are infused with the yin and yang energies of both the feminine and the masculine. When feminine and masculine energies flow well together and around each other, you will be blessed with harmony, balance, and abundance and joy. When there is too much of one energy or when one is weak, you will be challenged in certain areas of your life and relationship. In an existing relationship, there may be too much yin if the female is dominant in some way. Maybe the home is too pretty and the male cannot find a place where he feels comfortable. All their lives have become all about the children and the sexual. Yang energy has disappeared. If there is too much yang present, the female will feel suppressed or controlled. Whatever the imbalance, it needs to be addressed. If you are seeking your soulmate, take a moment to sit quietly and tune into your own balance of yin and yang. Do you have a tendency to be too passive, too much yin with a potential partner, or too aggressive, too much yang? If you always let the other person make the decisions, or if you are always the one trying to make something happen, then it's time to create more balance. You have drawn this card today so that you can consider the levels of yin and yang in your life and make adjustments where necessary. Make the required changes in your behavior, environment, and even your wardrobe. Outer change must be accompanied by inner reflection and growth. Contemplate the yin-yang symbol, then close your eyes and meditate on the feeling of your energies being balanced and harmonious once more. Call in whichever one you feel you need more of and wear a yin-yang symbol as a pendant for an even stronger connection to balance, for an even stronger connection to the balance and harmony it depicts. So I think that's what we've been talking about the whole reading with you, Aries. That you need to create balance in your life. When you're too much yang, too much masculine energy, your feminine energy will be depleted. It will shrink. You'll be too aggressive. And, you'll mirror someone with that energy. And it will create, a lot of arguments, chaos, destruction in that relationship. And I think it's the right approach that you've decided, what wasn't working in the past. So I'm going to start from scratch. I'm going to start with me, myself, and I'm going to work on creating that balance within me. And once I've established some level of balance within me, it doesn't have to be perfect, then I will look to new people to date, new friends perhaps. We have all these collaboration cards of people, community. So yeah, I think this is the right way to go, Aries. And I think this is very brave of you to decide, you know what, I'm going to start again. I didn't like what I was getting before, so I'm making changes, positive changes to elevate for my highest good. And I think you're going to get there, Aries. I know you're going to get there. Because as long as you keep aligning yourself to the goals that you want to achieve, you'll persevere. And tell me about it in the comments section. Tell me, guys, have you made this step to, go inward and do the inner work, start the healing journey? Are you already on the healing journey? Tell me about it. Tell me how it's going. And just tell me how this reading resonates with you. Thank you for taking the time to check this out. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.